How's everybody doing? So a new fresh day. Want to just start it with just checking out the overall trend of the market. We've been steadily going down since overnight. So my original idea was just to think that we were gonna go higher and take out, relative equal highs. I noticed that we were inside the consequent encouragement of this new weekend opening gap. It started a small little, I guess you would say, breaker, and then we were just bobbling between that and a 1 hour order block. Just wanted to fill out the market, see what it was going to do. That first little initial dotted line that we're approaching, it's going to be it's going to be the 850 macro. So we already had the 830 open. We got movement towards just a little internal liquidity. Just really today I was just focusing on sticking to my bias, and I was willing to let the market run away from me. So that is something I am proud of doing today. With 2 wins and sticking to my interpretation of the market, even though it flipped sometime later. I still stuck to the trade and ended up with a good day. So both of them panned out. But yeah. At the high of that upwards gray candle and the bottom of where I put my trade, that's would be considered a breaker, was just trying to be patient and let the market come to me and see if I can get the trade above that high and close. If it did, I was going to just go for roughly a 1 to 2, but the macro just really just never panned out, and I was just sitting waiting. But like I said earlier, just today my mindset was I'm okay with the market running away from me. And with that being said, I just stuck to my trade idea. We're fastly approaching the 820 macro, which is another time frame where market tends to get more aggressive and spewing towards a certain area. Again, this is not this macro isn't specifically ITC verified, but the guy that I pretty much his model that I'm trading, Hydra, he just done an extensive amount of research, and he said this was appropriate macro as well. So just using his data and trusting his model, I ended up getting into a trade right here. Gained a lot of experience because I just never really traded before the 930 open. Usually I try to stay away from all that volatility, but since I was already within a trade, I just tried to just hold it and see how it plans out. Like I said, I was reaching for, but yeah, feels good to secure a 1 to 2. It played out pretty much as I was thinking. And then I was just seeing, I left a runner on to see if we can go ahead and get those other, POIs that were higher up. At this point, I'm just kind of curious to see why we haven't broke above that hourly order block. I'm noticing that we're getting some hesitation, and just from prior experience, if we wanted to already, to say it like this, if the 9:30 open was the perfect opportunity to go to seek higher prices, so now I'm kind of getting a little suspicious that we're going to potentially go lower for just the time being. Those other relatively equal highs above us are still a target point, but that might just be for later on in the day. But I did see this potential trade idea, and I just kind of told myself if it makes it down here, I was just going to potentially take that breaker to the bottom portion of that new week opening gap. But as far as trade management and targets go, I was just aiming for consequent encouragement of that new week opening gap. After I hit that, I moved my stop to break. I would not break even, but 50% of my initial position, and just waiting for my target to get hit. I was aiming for the earlier low made in the Asian session or London session. After I tapped that, I was pretty content for the day, and I just wanted to wrap it up on a positive note. Appreciate y'all checking me out. I'm gonna continue working with this model and secure 2 wins today. So hopefully I have a good one and catch you on the next one.